Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. If you are new around here, please do consider subscribing down below. And if you can click the like button and drop a comment, it makes a massive difference. If you do comment, I will comment back. And if we hit 15 comments, then the cash pot for the monthly giveaway does get boosted. So it's well worth your while to do it. If you want to watch me live on Twitch, 5 PM most days, the link is down below in the description. You can come over there, join an amazing community. I guarantee you I'll help you learn to trade. I'll help you learn to craft packs, all that awesome stuff. And if you want to be able to make millions, and if you want to do all the crafting you could possibly ever want, check the website out. We are the best at what we do. We guarantee you'll make millions of coins from the website. It's an incredible tool. We've got the buying and selling price for every single card on this game. We've got the crafting method for every single SBC, basically. It's an amazing space for you guys to meet people, but also change the way you play this game. Having said that, we need to talk about something that is going on with this community at this moment in time. Now, in recent years, the last few years, we have seen a massive rise in leakers, okay? People that have obvious connections to EA or potentially code that allows them to see what is coming on the game and they then leak that out. Dan and I have had plenty of opportunities in the past to put leaks onto a website, get leaks and sell them. We've refused to do it. We want to teach people to trade properly. The problem with the leak stuff is a lot of people are getting in trouble for trading with leaked players, and I'll explain that in a second. What has happened though is this year we got a brand new sort of mode in Ultimate Team called Evolutions, and from that you can get some fantastic cards. We all know that by now. But some people leak the evolution requirements, and you can see people that are making profit from them by telling their Discords or Twitter or whatever it is, once they bought loads of players, this evolution's coming, it spikes the price of a player, they make loads of coins, and their followers make loads of coins, and then it drops. Now, there's two problems with this now. The first one is lots of people are getting banned from doing it. EA's algorithm picks it up. I don't technically think they should get banned because it's basically EA's fault for not being able to get a grip on their leaks, but I also don't like the fact they're abusing a leak that wouldn't be there to make coins, so it does bounce it up. But the major issue is in fake evos, okay? Now, FUT Zone, I'm not his biggest fan, I'm not going to lie. I feel bad for him yesterday because he got caught up in this. He basically tweeted out that an evolution was coming. And basically, this Discord here, now I don't know what Discord it is, and even if I did, I wouldn't call them out. I wouldn't give them sort of any promo because you shouldn't really be doing it. They have a set area, and there's multiple like it, where they look to pump players. So, players we are pumping here, comment this on the FUT being popular players, spam this, choose either of this, Winter Wildcard, Evo incoming, Raspadori will be so OP, blah, 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 blah. What these people are doing is they're going out and buying a load of one card, in this case Raspadori, and getting their followers, getting other people to tweet like crazy that this evolution's coming. Oh, pardon me. It's going as far as going onto FUTBin and FUTWiz to comment underneath these cards so that people that are reading the comments think it's actually coming and they go and buy one of the cards. This meant that Raspadori had a completely unnatural rise yesterday, boomed from 13 to 37. And a lot of people might have bought at some point near the high and then lost a lot of coins, okay? A lot of people would have made a lot of coins from doing it, but it's basically cheating. There's no way of getting around it. It's basically cheating. I have a massive issue. I don't like leaks being sold for money because I don't really understand it. I don't really agree with it. And I think it does. I think it gives people. Why am I so tired? It gives people who don't have access to a paid Discord a massive disadvantage because most of this stuff here is only being given to certain subscribers and certain people. It's not being given to everyone. What tends to happen is people that have leaks announce they've got a leak once they've gone out and bought all their players. Now, someone that doesn't do that is Rick TH. He leaks pretty much once he gets it. He doesn't tend to do too much stuff outside of that, so he's someone you could probably trust. Sheriff's probably okay, to be fair, but even then, it wouldn't surprise me if he wasn't. But someone like FUT Zone got caught up in it yesterday, and this is why you have to be so careful. FUT Zone tweeted yesterday saying essentially that this Raspadori one was coming, okay? He got caught up in it. Now, there's two reasons why that's not good. The first, he called it an exclusive when really it wasn't an exclusive. He just took it from somewhere that he saw, which is sort of false in the first place. And secondly, FUT Trading has a decent amount of followers on Twitter. It's got 160,000 followers. There were a lot of people that could get stung quite badly from this and lose a lot of coins. Moreover, what happens is a lot of people are getting banned. A lot of people, when they're trading with Evo cards, are getting banned. It's why I refuse to trade with Evo cards. I won't do it. Even if I see an Evo coming and I think a player is coming out, or the Evo drops at 6 PM and there's someone that hasn't spike checked because people didn't realise they were in it, I don't touch them, because EA's algorithm doesn't understand basically how a trade works basically, and how supply and demand works, and a lot of people are getting banned from it. So I have an issue with people that are doing this thing, okay? They're doing this whole thing to do the Evos. The problem you've got is evolutions as a whole on this game are genuinely brilliant. Like, it's a really, really, really good addition to the game. So, I build up at 6 o'clock every morning. I apologise for yawning, but I'm so tired. All these things here, getting really pumped up, awesome cards, it's so cool. It's really, really cool. The problem you've got is that unless EA can get a grip on what is going on, and unless they can sort it out, these are going to be abused like crazy, and it's going to become more and more and more problematic. Like, over time, it's just going to get worse. EA need to get a grip of these leaks. Now, I know they've started to post their own content. If you go onto EA's Twitter, they've started to post their own content. And that's all well and good, but it still feels like leakers are getting there a day or two before EA are announcing it, when they do announce it. And that's not ideal. Realistically, it's not ideal. And I just think that this idea of taking the power out of their hands is fantastic. But what it also does is it ruins the hype of promos. If EA are just tweeting, right, these 20 SBCs are coming, it's like, oh, okay. I don't need to turn on my computer at 6 o'clock, or my console at 6 o'clock, to check what's coming out, because I know it's going to be an Allison SBC and I have no interest in Allison, so it's pointless to me. So you've got to find a balance on it. They need to get inside their organisation, and they need to find a way to sort it out. And Dan has said this quite a few times before. EA, if they really wanted to, could fix this issue very quickly. They're a multi-billion-pound company. They would be able to do it. It seems like they're not that interested in fixing it. It really seems like, from a observant point of view, from sitting back and watching, EA want this to happen. EA want people to leak their stuff, to tell people what's coming, X, Y, Z. Now, you've got to ask yourself why that is. First reason, possibly, is because it builds hype for them. Everyone gets excited for the promo, and it's great. It's free publicity, which is great. The second is, a lot of people lose coins on these things, and a lot of people get banned on these things. Both of these things EA like. A banned person has to set up a new account. A person who loses coins needs to buy FIFA points, or EA points, FC points. So I think they like it for that reason. Probably helps them. And number three, the other part is probably because they just cannot be bothered. They can't be asked. It's EA we're talking about. And a lot of the time, they just cannot be asked. They're just lazy, and they don't spend money where they should spend money on this game. So it's difficult to see it ever changing. But we're starting to really, really now see a huge issue with these pump and dumps. Like, it is a massive, massive problem. And the more it happens, the more people's coins are going to be at risk. And the more that simply, let's say you go out and buy a load of Raspadores because you think there's a chance of him going up in value in the long term. Next day that leak comes out and he spikes like crazy, and you go, right, I'm going to sell my Raspadores now. If you do that, you could risk being banned for something you're not even remotely involved in at all. You have no involvement in it. You just bought some Raspadores because you thought, do you know what? Looks like a good investment in the short to long term, all right? More and more people that just can get stung overall, because the more this happens, the probably tighter EA are going to make the anti-cheat stuff, which makes it more difficult to make coins in other ways. It's just not good. It's really not a good look for EA. It's really not a good look for the community. I worry badly about the state of the market at the moment, if it's able to be so manipulated so easily by so few people. It's wild, but we need to do something about it. EA needs to do something about it. If you see it, call it out. I can't stress that enough. If you see people doing these pump and dumps, call it out. Let people know, because everyone's on the hunt for them now. People want to find these people. So whatever you do, if you see it, call it out, make it happen, alright? But that's that. EA needs to do something very, very soon, because this game is in big trouble otherwise, alright? Tell me what you think down below. Let me know if you've got involved in sort of buying into Evo's issue and what your experience has been with it. Have you been banned? Have you not been banned? Have you made good coins? It's always good to know either way. But I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.